Hey,
Good morning, niggas.
bro. Realistically, it's been like 2 weeks since I've filmed and well, not posted, filmed. I reposted like an old video just to but I'm here and I'm filming. I got my hair done yesterday and it's like a little too fresh and my forehead's a little too big, so bear with the beanie. I literally realized okay, so in the last 2 weeks or so that I haven't filmed, I literally realized shit, I gotta talk to someone, but I don't really want to talk to people IRL, so I'm gonna find some time to sit and talk in front of my camera. What I wanted to talk about today is why it's okay to outgrow your friends, and I want to talk about this specifically because bro, I've low-key been outgrowing a lot of the Anyway, I've low-key been outgrowing a lot of the people in my life. They're friends that I thought were everything to me. And it's hard, especially for as they're people that literally I thought that I couldn't even live without, and now it's shit, but I have to understand that it's okay to outgrow your friends. Do you know, I need to stop looking up also. But I have to understand that it's okay to outgrow your friends. Do you know what I mean? It's a part of growing up. One of the things I had to come to terms with was outgrowing friendships doesn't make me a bad person. There's so many things that I think oh shit, does this make me a bad person? And this was one of them. Sometimes I feel I'm a shitty friend if I'm just gonna wake up one day and be okay, I want to move on from you. Sometimes I feel selfish for not feeling as close to them as we used to, especially if I don't feel that close to them anymore, but they still want to be friends. Do you understand what I mean? But outgrowing people it's not cruel. It doesn't make you a shitty person. It's just it's a part of you becoming who you're meant to be. Do you know what I mean? It's you finding your way in life and who you want to surround yourself with. So, who you want to surround yourself with in life. Also, people change. If you make a friend at age 5 and then now you're 15, you're not going to be the same person you were when you were 5. Do you know what I mean? People change. You might grow to have different interests. That's okay. Just because you're changing and you're growing, it doesn't mean you're betraying them. Do you know what I mean? Although it may feel like that sometimes. Well, it does to me, you know. Maybe it's just me and I just do too much, but you're not bad for wanting to be friends with people who are more like the person that you're becoming. You know what I mean? You might be friends with someone whose mind is still stuck in grade 7. You know what I mean? Shit. Some friendships are only meant to last for a little while. You don't have to become friends with someone and stay friends with them the entire year. Although I'm not saying just drop everyone in your life just because, but maybe they were the perfect friend for you at one point. Do you know what I mean? Maybe they made you laugh at one point. They made you feel good at one point. They made you feel happy for a certain period in your life. Maybe you taught each other lessons that you didn't even realize you needed to be taught. But all of that still counts. It's okay to move on It's okay to move on from the friendship and be well, shit, that was a great friendship. Now I'm moving on. It's okay to, you know what I mean? If you don't know when you're outgrowing a friend, which, I don't know. I think I've always been able to tell, okay, shit, we can't be friends anymore. But, for some people, it's you don't know if you're, outgrowing them or if you're just going through a phase or whatever. Listen, if being around them feels exhausting, or if you're constantly giving but not getting back, or if you're constantly not giving back but they're giving, or if you don't share the same values anymore, or if you feel you're holding on to memories and not the actual friendship, those are all signs that you're outgrowing a friend. Listen, I'm not a friend counselor or anything. But let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something.
It takes a lot of self-respect to be able to step back from a friendship and look at it and be okay, you know what? I don't want to stay in this friendship just because it feels familiar. You need to allow yourself to find friendships that feel mutual and healthy. Do you know what I mean? Change is good. Okay. And outgrowing people doesn't always like, it doesn't excuse me. Outgrowing friendships doesn't always have to end in a fight either. I live in an area that's like every single tiny thing that happens in a friendship means you have to fight. It means you have to run ones, you have to run scraps or whatever. You have to meet up at this park at 5 o'clock after school on a Tuesday and smash it out. Like, not everything has to be a fight, and I think a lot of people do not understand that. If you enjoy fighting, that's great, amazing, good for you. At least fight with a reason. Do you know what I mean? Just be peaceful, bro. That's one thing that a lot of people need to remember, is that, like, shit, it's okay to be peaceful. Like, you don't need a Royal Rumble every time you want to drop a friend. Understand that you're growing up and moving on to different paths in life. You can wish someone good luck with life from afar, bro. Just be peaceful. Also, don't slow yourself down because you're like afraid to lose someone who might not even fit into your future. Like, do you know what I mean? Some of the best friendships that you will ever have in your life, you probably have not even met them yet. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, to low-key wrap it up, outgrowing friends feels weird, but it is okay. You've just changed, and that's not wrong. You're not wrong for changing. You're fucking growing up. You're growing up, bro.
Mommy didn't get a donut. That's sad.
That's literally what life's supposed to do to you, though. You're never supposed to stay the same. You're never supposed to keep the same people around you. Everybody grows, everybody changes. You meet new people, you learn new things. Like, you're supposed to level up. You're supposed to heal. You're supposed to learn how to set boundaries. And sometimes to be on that journey, like, the people that you surround yourself with now don't match all of that. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean the friendship was fake. It doesn't mean you were using each other. It doesn't mean the whole thing was a waste of time. It just means you're now allowed to say thank you for being a part of my life when I needed you. And then you keep moving forward. Don't backtrack. Don't regret. Also, I think that's a video I was going to make one day, but I low-key, like, forgot about it. Don't regret shit, okay? I might talk about that next time. If your heart tells you to do something and you do it, don't start moping and regretting it, because listen, if your heart told you, it's what you were meant to do. If your mind tells you, if the world whatever you believe in, if whatever tells you, then that's what was meant to be. Don't sit around and regret, because well, bitch. Whew, I'm tired.
Today, and woo, I'm tired.
Okay, I'm gonna go edit this video that you're currently watching and probably jump in a dip. Bye!